The journey of being a beginner YouTuber. Hey guys, if you made it to part 2, thank you for coming. This is girl and with an angel. Yeah, so let's get into the video. New videos Tuesday and Thursday. I need to get back to it. I have fell off, but yes. Anyways, so I started my YouTube, right? Let me give you guys a quick backstory. I gave my TikTok a backstory back in the day, but I will give you guys a quick backstory of my YouTube journey. So as I was a kid, I always loved like cooking shows. Like I would watch Martha Stewart, and I'm really gonna have to look up some other people because I can't remember off the top of my head, but other people that I remember I'll show y'all. But I loved cooking shows. I loved reality TV shows. I loved people showing their life. I loved My Super Sweet 16, MTV Cribs. I loved MTV growing up. And I was like, when I get older, I want to have my own TV show. I want to have my own like thing. So when I was growing up, whatever, I would do things and I would talk out loud and I'll be pretending like I'm talking to a camera. Like especially when I was making food, because I love to cook, hence me in the cooking shows. I would be like, okay guys, this is how you make an egg, and then I would like break the egg and be like, okay, this is how I break my egg, blah blah blah. So I was like 6, my sister showed me YouTube, and when I was 6, it was 2006. So I think YouTube had just came out because she was also in high school. So she was like on top of it with all the technology things. Love a millennial. Anyways, so with that being said, I was watching kid YouTubers. Like I really do not remember these girls' names, but I remember watching this girl, her dad would record her and her sister, and they would do like all these YouTube videos cooking and doing challenges and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do this, but I was scared. But anyways, my family got me when I was young, they got me a little camcorder, like a little video thing. So I would make little videos on that. And that happened throughout the years. Like I would get those for Christmas or cameras, and I really throughout time fell in love with photography. But I really need to get back to it. Like I want to do a photo shoot with one of my friends so bad. But I have not been pursuing it for real. But anyways, I was in high school, and you know, everybody's always like, start when you're younger. Like I wish I would have started when I was younger. I'm glad I did not start when I was younger, because everything happens exactly when it's supposed to happen. And I was not ready. And I've seen like a lot of people would talk crap about other people having YouTube channels, and they'd be like, yeah, everybody and their mama has a YouTube channel and it's so cringe and blah blah blah. So I was like, oh my god, I want to have a YouTube channel, and everybody thinks it's cringe. So I was really self-conscious of the opinions of everybody else. And you know, maybe if I would have started it then, who knows who I've been, like who I could have been. But I cannot stress myself out about a million different possibilities. Like I cannot. So anyways, I went to college and met my college roommate that happened to be one of my best friends in Denver, and we would make many YouTube videos all the time. And that is the first video on my channel. I probably will keep that video up for a long time. Who knows? Like that is my first YouTube video. It's also my first collab. Like, and we would make so many YouTube videos, but I went ahead and edited that video on my laptop. On my laptop, but I recorded it on my phone, and it was so complicated to edit, and it took so long, and I hated editing. But yeah, that was the first video I edited and uploaded, and then we made a whole bunch of different videos on my phone. I just never ended up uploading them or editing them. And then from there, I would make more YouTube videos on my phone, like little things, me waxing my eyebrows, me doing things. And I was trying to help my other roommate at the time with her like YouTube or whatever. I don't know. So then everybody, like, I would always talk about it. Everybody would always tell me, like, I need to start one. I need to start one. And I don't know, I was just scared of the opinion of others. Like, so eventually, it only happened that after I moved out of college, I stopped caring about what everybody thought about me because I realized I'm gonna die alone. I came in this world alone, I'm gonna die alone. And everybody's always gonna judge you. And you know what? When I'm up, I'm gonna hear what everybody has to say. No, I'm not gonna care what anybody has to say then because I don't care now. I'm doing what makes me happy. So I started to pursue YouTube fully after I had the last push, the last person that was like, I told myself, I was like, I cried about it. I was like, you know what? I have to do this for me. And then the other person was like, yeah, you should do it. I'm like, you're not the first person to tell me this, boo. You're not the first person. Okay, mad people told me this and I been knew this. So I just have to do it for me. And you know, right now, everybody's saying that YouTube is a dying platform. It's losing so much money. Everybody wants short form content. Everybody's like, get to the point, get to the point. Your videos is too long. Da 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 da. I personally love long form content. I personally love it. But other people do not. And I feel like everything happens in a pendulum. So this is going to be possibly a bad example to some people. So this will be a warning if you do have any discomfort with eating disorders, body image, body dysmorphia, then please go ahead and skip to this part of the video. But if you want to proceed and hear what I have to say, then let's get into it. So when I was growing up in the early 2000s, skinny was in, thin was in. Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, Beyonce was skinny, Aaliyah, Brandy, like everybody was thin. And it was not really the best time, like for people that were not thin, you know what I'm saying? Like it caused a lot of insecurity. It had the fashion was all surrounded by that, crop tops and midriffs and mini skirts. So it's all about the waist, right? So as time progressed, as people came on the scene, different body types started to change. And I realized this when I was younger, that I watched one of those like BuzzFeed videos and it had the like women of different centuries and their body types. And it just seemed like every like time period, the body type that was in changed. And I realized, you know, also, I have always been skinny. People have always been like, girl, you don't got no booty, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay. And it was something that I was getting self-conscious about as I grew up because I'm like, dang, I really do not have no booty. And, or comparing it to people. But it's like, I just really, and this is like me right now, I just had to learn, like, I love my body. I am fortunate enough to be an able-bodied person. I am fortunate enough to have this skin, to have this look, to have these flaws because it makes me different and it makes me uniquely me. And I saw this thing on TikTok. This creator, he was saying like that basically your soul, and this is like into the spirituality stuff and you know life purpose and soul passage and stuff, that your soul chose your body, it chose who your family was gonna be, it chose all of this stuff, your life path and stuff before it came down here. So with that in mind, I had to like really appreciate who I am. And I've always been told, like not always, like I feel like when I was a kid, I've definitely had to glow up and I definitely did. Or I don't know. In my eyes, maybe other people saw me as cute or whatever, but in my eyes I definitely glowed up and look completely better. But you know, so I just felt like I had to be the funny person to make up for my looks. But I don't know, people may think I was like super cute, but I just had that over dramatic, loudmouth, funny personality. I was like goofy, like I was just making everybody laugh, like over the top personality. And I had to obviously mature and grow up, but that was, the vibe, I guess. And like I've always just been a chatterbox. Like people always just be like, "Girl, you let her talk," and I'm like, "Yep, that's just one of my sim traits, I guess." Damn, where was I going with this? Anyways, so YouTube. Back to YouTube. So I started to make the videos again, and it all started with me like doing my graduation, and I made over the time of when I first started making videos for real on my phone to now, I have so many unedited videos that I just felt like it was too boring or I just wasn't confident in, and I just tossed away. Like that's why you guys are not getting a video today, because I just felt like it was so boring and it was just not good enough. So I finally was like, you know what, even if it's boring, even if it's like nobody watches it, I'm at least doing it. I'm at least putting myself out there. I'm at least taking that leap of faith and starting. That's the hardest thing. It's actually starting. So for me at least. So I finally was like, you know what? I'm gonna post my first video. I'm gonna have fun and grow an audience and see who sticks with me, and if it sticks, it sticks. And you know what, like right now people are like, oh, everybody's trying to be a YouTuber, everybody's trying to be an influencer, rah rah rah. Let people do them. Let people try. Like, do you guys not understand business? Okay, let me give you a quick rundown, right? So in the world of business, right, there's going to be one business that starts doing something innovative. They are going to, like Tesla, for example. Tesla came out with stylish luxury, what is it? Not sustainable, electric cars that were branded correctly, marketed correctly. They were catered to the bougie audience. And when everyone saw Tesla skyrocket in the profits that Tesla had, everyone started to put more focus into the electric cars, into the luxury, especially the luxury electric cars, because everybody, like, there was the Prius, there's the Fit. I'm pretty sure there's other electric cars that people have been making for eons, but that's when they started to put the emphasis on designing specifically luxury cars, luxurious cars. And so that's the same thing that happened with the influencing world, I guess. So everybody has now seen for a long time that people can get or gain a following due to the blueprint that was left for the influencing world. All you gotta do is post. TikTok made that possible, because for a long time everybody wanted to be an Instagram model. People did want to be YouTubers and stuff, but it was really hard to grow. You just have, with YouTube, it's an investment. You have to build. It's really hard to go viral. It's really hard. For some people, it's harder than for other people, but I don't know what the journey is going to be for me. But sometimes once you have the viral video and you start building the momentum, it's different. But as a beginner, in 2 months, I'm coming up on my 1 year of being like, deciding that I'm going to post on YouTube and actually posting on YouTube. And I want to give you guys some of the tidbits that, like, people don't really talk about. I feel like usually when people make these videos, they start from like, oh, this is how I did it and this is where I'm at. Well, this is where I'm at, 44 subscribers, 2 months from my 1 year. So from the first video, I really told myself I hated editing. I told everybody I would post these videos that I make. I just hate editing, rah rah rah. And I was like, you know what, when I get big, I'm gonna get an editor, blah blah blah. Well, girl, you're not big yet. So you're gonna have to learn how to edit. You're gonna have to like editing in order for your videos to do something, because oh my goodness, I have to fix that braid. You're gonna have to learn how to edit in order for your videos to be short enough to be cohesive. You're gonna stutter, or you're gonna have moments where you have brain farts, but literally you're gonna have to edit that out, because nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to watch that. You having nobody wants to watch that. Some people want a concise video that states the points, that you're speaking legibly, that you're being smart in. They want advice. They want to hear what you have to say. Or, well, that's what is happening for me right now. I'm learning that you guys are not effing with my vlogs or any of my recent content, but you prefer me to sit here and talk, and I guess I'm interesting in that way. With that being said, that doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to post the other content, because I want to make sure that I don't put myself in a box. And I see from all these content creators that I watch that they kind of put themselves in the box. They prefer to be in the beauty and lifestyle, or the fashion, or they're only making a specific niche of videos. And I want to be the opposite. I want to be the nicheless girl. I want to make a video about me planning. I want to make a video about what I'm eating. I want to make a video of me buying jewelry, of me doing my hair, of me ranting, of me living my life. I don't want to put myself in a box. And I feel like with the new wave of influencers, they have seen how people have fallen off in the past, or, have seen the rise and fall of the older generation of YouTube and influencers. Hold on, I'm about to do this real quick. Okay, so also, any of the YouTube videos that I watch about how to grow your channel, what they would suggest to do, all of that stuff, they're always like, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. At some point, after you're consistent for a very long time, you kind of get burnt out. You're like, okay, let me do this type of video, let me do this type of video. And then, as of right now, I'm seeing that my recent videos are not doing as good as the videos that I was doing when I was doing Vlogmas, for example. And it's very discouraging. It's discouraging to see like the number. And I see how YouTubers in the past would compare their work or be all about the numbers. Like, okay, we just did this video, but it's not getting this many viewers, and people aren't engaging, and they're not interested in this video for this reason or that reason, and you can only speculate. It is so easy to get wrapped into these numbers, because on the back end of YouTube, you have YouTube Analytics. So YouTube Analytics is what creators use to see how their videos are doing, how their videos are ranking against older videos, comments, likes, it's the analytics behind your page. It's the back end. It's like when you see a website, you're only seeing what the owner is like doing, but it's so much more work. And people say that, but you really won't realize it until you are doing it yourself. And you sit there and you're like, okay, it shouldn't be that hard. All you have to do is come up with an idea, record it, edit it, pick a thumbnail out, some shot of the video, make it an interesting thumbnail so people will want to actually click it. Think of an interesting title to correlate with the thumbnail, do hashtags, do a bio, and then post it. And for me, I set myself up to be like, okay, I'm trying to post 2 times a week. But in reality, in the adulting world, if you've seen my last video, there's not that much time. It's kind of like, it's a little bit, it may be a stressful situation when you're an influencer, because you're always like, okay, I need to, like a full-time influencer, I need to push this content out even if I don't feel like it, because my life depends on it. And for me, content is not really my life right now. Like, I have other sources of income currently. So, and I'm not making no money off of this. Like, I'm doing this out of my pure hobby. This is a hobby that I enjoy. So, a little bit like, it's like you're doing really a dedication to yourself and to the people that are consistently watching your videos to post all the time. But yeah. And another thing is the thumbnail and like title. It is so hard like to come up with a thumbnail that's interesting enough, that has aesthetically looking pictures, aesthetically looking frames, maybe add some things in the background if you want to do that, add some words on there, and then come up with a title that's gonna grab somebody. Like, you know, when you're writing a poem or writing a paper and they're like, okay, in the first few sentences you need to grab the reader's attention, you need to make them be like, this is interesting, I want to see more. And that's the same thing with YouTube or any type of content, really. You want to grab the attention and make the viewer be like, you know what, let me see what this gotta say, let me see. So yeah, as of now, well, through my analytics, like I said, I see what you guys like more, so I'm gonna continue to try to post more videos like that and work on being, you know, more consistent, finding a routine. But also, guys, I'm a real person going through real life, and like, a girl be tired after work. Like, I'm currently reading this book, Paper Towns. I am also got back my social media, so I'm like spending a little bit more time on my phone. And I've been working a lot lately, or I've just been busy and I've had tasks. So it's like hard for me to, as of the past few weeks, commit fully to my YouTube. That doesn't mean I'm not going to commit back fully, but I just have been going and working or being busy and having tasks, and it's been hard to, I mean, I have a few YouTube videos that I've recorded, but I just felt like it was boring, or I just didn't like how the video turned out, so I just trashed it. Like, this one video I was working on is really long, and I'm like, people keep saying like my videos is too long. I never finished talking about the pendulum. So remember I said it was skinny and then it was thick, right? So let's think about that in the form of content. Right now, TikTok is the #1 platform for social media in America. And I don't know about the other countries because I do not live there. They may have different social media platforms that are huge, but for the most part, TikTok is huge worldwide. And with that being said, it is short form content, and TikTok has just added the option to have 10-minute long videos for, I don't know if they've been doing this, but they have been pushing this idea for a while, and they know that the pendulum is coming, that people are getting sick of the short videos, I don't know, short length videos, and are going to go back to long form content, and they are going to enjoy people talking and talking about their day and doing a long vlog, and are going to appreciate the long content, but it goes in waves. And I feel like YouTube especially is falling off right now, but give it maybe a year, maybe even less, it's going to be popping again. Mark my words, honey. And I feel like, you know, with hard work and dedication, I can reach some goals. By the way, the current goal right now is 100 subscribers. So let's try to reach 100 subscribers. But yeah, guys, it is hard work to be a beginner YouTuber, and it is so hard to not get discouraged, but I am really trying to push through for you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys when I finish my hair because I feel like I've been talking for a long time. So when I finish my braids, I will get back to you. Yeah, these are my cornrows. Let me turn this down. Yeah, guys, so these are my cornrows. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to go to bed. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, if you like me, if you vibed, if you thought I was interesting, then please subscribe. If you vibe, we are trying to reach 100 subscribers. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been your girl, Animated Angel. Bye.